Today we're going to be doing a sewer line inspection here in the city of Plymouth, Minnesota at 9 Deerwood Lane as a part of your Paladin home inspection time frame. We are inspecting the sewer system via a toilet pulled access. This home does have a sewer access, I believe, the other side of the shower, but they boxed it all in with no access to the piping. I did check under carpet at the back of the home, all other areas to find no other way in. Personally, I believe the sewer goes out the side of the house. There's a manhole on the corner of the property that I believe this will tie in out the side. I could be wrong. We'll push in to get you as much information as we can today on the sewer system from the home to the street. Pipe under the toilet is a plastic or PVC line. We'll start with the inspection now. On a side note, I typically like to run water during my inspection to lubricate the pipe system. The toilet shutoff valve is not operating. Will definitely be something I would suggest you consider for a replacement with a plumber. I had to shut off both shutoffs to the water meter just to get the water to stop so I could actually remove the toilet. The top water line was still letting water leak out. It could just be because of gravity, maybe both shutoffs work, but I did shut them both off just to be on the safe side at the meter for the whole home. We'll continue pushing in. So right here in the pipe, it looks like we've got some almost what appears to be tree roots growing into the drain line from a 2-inch hole opening here. This could be the inlet pipe for the shower down here in the basement. It does certainly look more like tree roots than it does hair. I'm going to push around it. When I entered the pipe, we are actually angling out towards the back of the house, not directly out the side or out the front. More evidence of roots getting into the line here from this joint fitting. Roots growing in is common. It doesn't appear to be breaking the pipe. It's coming in where it's supposed to at a joint fitting, but having the line properly cleaned from here would be recommended. The pipe's now making a slight swoop to the right, which would then angle it out towards the side of the home. Here's a transitional tie-in from the stack pipe access from the upper level toilet. Again, angling to the right, so justifying it's going out the side of the foundation. If this pipe is pretty short distance, meaning 30 to 50 feet, I would suspect it's tying into a sewer line that runs down the side of the easement yard. This pipe's going to be closer to about 70 to 90 feet in length, and that tells me it does not tie into the sewer running down the side yard. It could tie into the sewer out front. Here we can see tree roots getting into the drain line here as well. See roots in the upper left. The roots here at this location are pretty built up and are actually probably going to stop my inspection. Typically I'll slam into the root to see if I can get through. I'll give it 1 or 2 light attempts, but because I don't have an ability to clean off my lens with running water, I might not be able to see a whole lot. Let me give it a shot though. Pipe here at this location is now switching materials from a 4-inch cast iron to a clay tile style pipe. Clay is the most common to allow roots. It's not uncommon to see roots growing into a cast iron pipe though. I'll continue pushing in. And right here, 31.6 feet, we've now hit the city sewer. So based on my assessment, I was right. This pipe does go out the side of the house to tie into a sewer line that's running on the side of your easement. This would be on the north side of the house. Right side as you walk into the front door. You'll see a manhole that's in the, I believe, the northeast corner of your property line that does have green spray paint on it. It does say sanitary sewer, so you tie into that one before hitting the street out front, which is why there's such a short distance on the sewer. I am really glad to see that the sewer was at least inspected because there is some heavy tree roots in the line. I would recommend getting the line cleaned followed by a re-inspection. It may be possible to clean the line from the toilet, but it would be better to have a full-on actual sewer access to clean your sewer from. Maybe a good point to consider cutting into that boxed-in area just to the left side of the shower to see if there is a sewer access in there, or create an access panel or removable top of some sort so you can actually access the sewer without having to pull your toilet every time. As I stated, it was a little bit difficult pulling the toilet because the shutoff valve for the toilet doesn't work, and I did have to shut the water off to the whole home. So just please note if any water is turned on upstairs after me having to basically drain all the water out through the toilet line here, a lot of those faucets are going to spatter and spit when you first turn them on. I'm going to go ahead and begin the pullback process here, showing you the pipe on the way back in. I might dip into the city sewer just a little bit to clean off my lens. You can see even a little bit of root right there as well. This is cast iron showing some signs of internal buildup, so this will have to be kind of ground out a little bit or descaled. This will all be done during the same drain cleaning typically. This is the area of most concern though. As you're running water, toilet paper, and sewage will catch against these tree roots growing in the pipe, so getting them cut out and verifying there's no damage where the roots are coming in. If the roots are coming in through a normal joint connection, it means you're going to have to maintain these roots probably once a year, just for periodic maintenance. This line most likely has not been cleaned in a while, that's why the roots are a bit overgrown. So right here in the pipe, 9.2 feet, like I said, the line coming from the left should be from the upper level stack pipe. This line here is just a unified pipe that takes the water from the basement toilet and most likely the shower connection as well. Bathroom sink would probably tie into here somewhere as well. We've got roots growing into this independent pipe here as well, so these would have to get trimmed out. Because this pipe runs directly out the side of the foundation area, there could be bushes or trees somewhat close to the side of the property that may be getting in there, and that's what's producing the roots growing into the system. Bathroom sink should be this pipe right here. I'm going to just turn on the bathroom sink just to see if any water comes through. Nope, that's not going to do it because it's just going to make the water come out of the toilet line. So that's most likely a bathroom sink. The one further down is the shower, then it connects in with the actual stack pipe from the plumbing upstairs. The floor drain in the other side of the basement or laundry tub over there should tie in at a different access point with the stack line before it ties into here. So it is a pretty short run out to the side easement instead of actually having an angling run all the way down the duration of the front yard. So it makes for a shorter sewer, but I'm really glad you did the inspection to verify this line is basically getting very close to a full-on clog and should be cleaned immediately to ensure that the sewer system stays working optimally. As stated, the shutoff valve here for the toilet was not working very good. I ran out to my truck and grabbed a small ice cream bucket, so at least I had somewhere to bill. As you can see, we did not leave a big mess on the floor here anywhere, and access right from the toilet. I will remount the toilet, we'll tighten it down. This will probably, unless someone wants to do some demo over here on the side. So as you can see, this little boxed in area right here, there should be a sewer pipe going up that pillar there where it runs to the toilet upstairs. Even a roughed in sink that's in that family room area in the basement is going to tie directly into the stack somewhere inside that box as well. Opening it up, looking to see is there an actual sewer cleanout. Maybe it shouldn't have been finished off. They should have left an access, as that would probably be the best way to clean the sewer. It'll be possible and should be cleaned from here as well. There is roots growing into this independent pipe, so I would definitely suggest getting it at least cleaned from here the first time, and then investigating to get an access to the actual sewer pipe that was boxed into the wall. You need access to all your sewer pipes. It is stated in plumbing code that you do need to have sewer access for maintenance purposes. Other than that, I'm going to conclude today's inspection. Get this line cleaned out right away, followed by a re-inspection just to verify there's no damage in that area where the heavy roots are, and also to make sure that the line was cleaned properly. We'd like to thank you very much for letting us check out the sewer system here today and working with Paladin Home Inspections.